main people like Cucurella. Cucurella, I had my complaint and I have to give it to Potter because I complained when I saw the lineup. I was like, why is Chaloba not starting? I'm still asking that question, why is Chaloba not starting? Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Broad Talk. My name is Nwrem Chibike Alexander, aka Symply Brodd. On today's episode of Broad Talk, I'll be discussing the last two matches against Leeds United and Dortmund. So let's dive right in. So we finally won a match, and I think it feels good. It really feels good. I saw a video on Instagram. Someone asking, so is this how 3 points feels like? That he has forgotten how it feels like to get 3 points. Wesley Fofana's goal from a corner kick, a Chilwell corner kick, swung in rather from the left up the left foot of Ben Chilwell onto the head of Fofana, and it's a goal. I did not watch that match, and that's the first Chelsea match in a very long time I have not watched. So the first one this year, or the first in a very long time. Dating since last year. And yeah, I think I'm not really superstitious, but I really wanted to watch the match, but circumstances beyond my control. And then after I discovered that I would not be able to make it to watch the match, I just said, okay, this is the opportunity. Because when I started supporting Chelsea as a child, every time I go to the viewing center with my dad to watch a Chelsea match, Chelsea will lose. So I think it got to, I can't remember, it's the first match I watched and we won was, I can't remember the team, but I can remember it was N'Golo Kante that scored the goal. We were wearing our yellow jersey, I think the third kid or the year kid, I'm not sure. I can't remember the season, maybe 2018, 2019. So N'Golo Kante's goal. So that was the first match I watched that we won. So, but if I did not watch, I would always win. Yeah, but then, to be fair, I did not watch any match anytime we were flying, like when we were high flying, season where we won the league. So, but then I said that okay, maybe it's for the better not watching the Leeds United match, because maybe I had told myself that I will pick a match I will not watch. So let me see if the whole losing streak were. And the Leeds match that I did not watch, we won. But then I said I will still watch Dortmund match. I can't allow anybody to tell me like, don't think I'll be at home, because I was free for the match. So I don't think I'll be at home at peace with myself, knowing that we have a very crucial match. But the Dortmund match, we started well. We started on the front foot. Well, especially for me, Mr. Sita, yeah, he did not really miss it because he did not even take a shot. So, but if you saw the chance, yeah, he should have buried that chance, like barely 2 minutes into the game. But then we allowed Dortmund go into the game. At a point, the possession was 72 to 28 in favor of Dortmund. So we're kind of horrible, like from the 5th to, let's say, the 20th minute. Enzo Fernandez and Kovacic were almost non-existent in midfield. And this match is another reason why, like, that solidified my dislike kind of for start, because I will watch a player play, and then for me that player had a mid game, and then they start to come out and you see that the player had 100% pass completion with long balls, 2/2, and this. You see the start and you're like, wait, but this player offered nothing. Like for me, Kovacic was horrible. But a lot of people won't agree, but maybe not horrible. He gave the ball a lot of times and no. But then you saw the start of the game and you're like, this is not correlating with what I want. So if you are just in the stats, you would have said, oh, he did well. I think one of the main people like Cucurella Well, I had my complaint, and I have to give it to Potter because I complained when I saw the lineup. I was like, why is Chalobah not starting? I'm still asking that question. Why is Chalobah not starting? Why is he not starting? But then Potter started Cucurella as a left centre back. That was a questionable call. If it had backfired, then I know a lot of people would have been on Potter's team. And in fact, I would have been one of them. So let's not talk about that. The win against Dortmund has given Potter. By the way, Raheem Sterling got the first goal and a goal from the penalty spot for Kai Havertz after it was taken. He missed the first time, hit the first bar. No, hit the bottom of the post rather. He had to retake it because the keeper was off his line, or encroachment. That's what they call it last time right here. So, as some of the players that really impressed me was Marc Cucurella for one, Koulibaly and Fofana had defensive trio. That's our back three. Yeah, our centre backs Cucurella, Koulibaly and Fofana, they were solid, especially Cucurella. For me, that was his best match in a Chelsea shirt for me. And then Chilwell too gave the assist for the first goal and also won the penalty. So you see, and then James he was not his usual self. I won't say his usual, just because he did not score or give any assist. Yeah, but he played well. Then, as I said, Kovacic and Enzo Fernandez, the less said the better. For me, I watched the match and I was like, what is Kovacic playing? Every 5 minutes, I will ask that same question. What is Kovacic playing? What is he playing? Kovacic, pass the ball now. Not trying to hold on to the ball. You will lose possession and immediately you will lose. Or he lost the possession at that point. I was pissed. But then we won, so forgiving. And Enzo was just non-existent. But then I saw people saying, oh, he had Bellingham in his pocket. Maybe. But I did not see. Maybe it's really not looking. Maybe it's nice. If you look at this match, you notice, as I said, you saw the impact of Chilwell and then the defensive work that James did too. So you know that with two flying wing backs, like, we are almost unstoppable. Not that the performance wasn't 100. I think just because we progressed to the next round, yeah, that's the reason why we will rate it like, or I will rate it like 80. I think the performance was 60, 65. But we needed the win more than anything. That we got the win. I would have been ready to suffer for 90 minutes and get the win even if it was a penalty shootout. I don't like penalty shootout, but I'll be ready to go through that length if we will come out to us, which we did without even having to go through the stress and all. So now Potter, the jury is out on Potter for most people. For everybody that listens to Broad Talk will know my stand on Potter. Like, I think he should stay. I still see if you watch match, you see a different Potter. I saw Potter giving instruction to two different players at two different times. Called with James the first time. Ben Chilwell gave him instruction. Either one of them. I think call both of them at different times too. Give them instruction. Call different players, give them instruction on what to do. And then after the match, you saw he cheered the fans. He's coming out of his shell. I think the process is beginning to really on some good. But yeah, let's do that. I'll talk about the next match later. But then Kepa has been phenomenal. In fact, Kepa is a really good keeper that has 80% save rate, both in the Champions League and in the Premier League. And in fact, he has gotten more clean sheet now than Thibaut Courtois, playing less games for Chelsea. So he has been good this season. I think one or two matches that won against Manchester City. And one other match, maybe talking about Martin or something. But Kepa has been phenomenal for me. And Modric didn't start. He didn't just start. He did not play the game at all. And you're looking, that's the fourth straight time that he's starting on the bench. And I think back-to-back game that he is not going to play at all. Because he did not come on against Leeds United. He did not come on against Dortmund too. But I saw something on Twitter because I was worried, and I saw something that someone was saying, because after the match, Potter said, Bella had to take Cucurella out of the limelight because it was bad. I was one of the people that really saw Cucurella's case. In fact, I think Cucurella made only 3 or 2 bad passes yesterday. So that was a perfect performance, as I said. Yeah, that means it. So Potter said he had to take Cucurella out of the limelight so that he could clear his head. I think that's something he's doing with Modric. Take him out. The whole 007 win. Yeah, he has only 1 game left to complete the 007 win. No, 0 goals, 0 assists, 7 games. Blah blah blah. I think wherever or whenever Potter decides to play him, he's going to shine. We have the talent on hand, and anybody that's really worried does not know what they are doing. I think we should all calm down. Just watch as Potter handles the situation. So what next for the Blues? On Saturday, 11th of March, we have a match against Leicester City. Yes, it will come. So we're talking about we are going to the King Power Stadium. That should be a match that we should win. I think our next 2 matches, if not our next 3, but because the 4th match is in April, so nothing further. But then our next 2 matches, Leicester and then Everton at home. That should be, for me, I think we should win those matches. Those are easy. Okay, no, with our form, what I'm talking about form, we have 2 straight wins. If we draw against Leicester with a better performance than what we had against Dortmund, and then we win Everton, I think I'll still watch out my trust the process. Even if we lose to, though I don't think it is an option now, because we won't lose to any team. But I will keep trusting the process until the very end of the process. So yeah, overall this has been a great week for me and most Chelsea fans around the world. By the way, I want to say this. I thank God I remembered. I realized that some Chelsea fans are not happy with back-to-back wins. Like, in fact, most of them have been happy every time we lose because they say, oh, this should be the time after upset. How can you dislike somebody so much that you are ready to let your team, the club you claim to love, suffer just like the person will be sacked? You are 10th on the table. Few managers take that Chelsea job. They think Potter gets sacked now and then you think Jose Mourinho will leave, or Jose Mourinho will leave Roma and then come to London? No, I don't think so. Or do you think Zidane will leave the PSG or fan job that he has is set on to spend how many years? Just I don't think so. We have Potter. Let's hold on to Potter. That's it. And I don't think that's something. Your love for the team should supersede any other thing. Like, you don't like a player. I never liked Jorginho. But as a Chelsea player, he is a Chelsea player. I wanted him to win. Yeah, I would have preferred Kante winning the European best player and then also the Ballon d'Or. But then when Jorginho won it, I was happy. And I wanted Jorginho to win the Ballon d'Or too. He's a Chelsea player. I love Chelsea players. Uniquely signed for my club. Who don't I like? I don't like Bruno Fernandes. But if he signs for Chelsea today, I will have to like him, like, as long as he's a Chelsea player. So I think, yeah, it is time. I'm just trying not to say let's come together and do blah 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 blah, because this time to, this is also time to celebrate. It was not really celebrate because we've not won anything. This is just our losers mentality. We lost for so long that little wins feels very very good. I just hope we don't get Bayern. I want to face Real Madrid. I want to settle old scores with them. And Benfica are flying, so I don't really know. I don't know how Enzo Fernandez will fare against his host. I know the reception is going to get when we go to Portugal if we draw Benfica, and it's not going to be pleasant. So I don't know if that is going to affect him or not. But overall, this has been a great week, and I'm happy. Been so long I've been happy about Chelsea. I will come to the end of this episode. Don't forget to leave a rating on your favorite or your preferred podcast platform, and you can follow the show to Spotify, on Anchor, on Google Podcasts, on most of the podcast subscription service. And also don't forget to follow me on social media at Symply Brodd, on Twitter, on Instagram, and on TikTok at Symply Brodd, SYMPLYBRODD, at SYMPLYBRODD. Thank you for spending 18-ish minutes with me and listening to my annoying voice. See you next time. Bye.